on, June. Let's go see your puppies. Hey Doodle fam, it's Erin here, and I have Miss June and her 10 mini doodles, and this is week number 2 of our series of how doodles progress from birth to 8 weeks. So the most important thing and the most fun thing is that their eyes are open. So let's see if I can find somebody that doesn't have sleepy eyes. Oh yeah, there's Mr. Blue. You can see he's still got really straight texture, which means he's going to be a nice wavy coat. But we've been doing our ENS with them, the early neurological stimulation, so everybody has done really well with just being able to relax and just have a great personality so far. All right, there's one of them. All right, let's find who else. Miss Tan. Still a little eyes closed, but that could be just because she's sleepy. But so, oh, there we go. Now we're waking up a little. So some fun facts about 2-week-olds is that they are going to the bathroom on their own. June definitely still cleans them all the time. You can see everybody's got wet spots on them. Here's Miss Pink. And she's got a little more texture now than she used to. Everybody likes being on their back though. It's so fun. But yeah, so they can go to the bathroom on their own, but June still definitely cleans up after them, so that way you don't see any kind of poop or anything like that in here. It's pretty amazing that mom dogs naturally do that. But it's to keep their den clean. Let's see if this is Silver. This one's gotten really chunky over the last week and super relaxed. And I love this little caramel color part on their nose, the liver. But I mean, my goodness, you can't ask for better personality than this. So something else that's really fun is that you'll see them starting to crawl around more. They're starting to use, so they always, from birth, they can always use their front 2 legs. It's almost kind of like they pull themselves along. But as they start getting older, into this 2-week period, they start to push down on both feet. And that way they're using all 4 limbs, which is awesome. So it's another good developmental thing to look for. Here's Miss Purple. She is still the biggest of the entire group. And she definitely has so much texture in her hair. You can see these little S's on the top of her head and on the back and on her ears. She's my little squirmy one sometimes. But she settles once we get her into the position. So she's going to be a fabulous dog too. All right, let's see who we not done. Oh, Mr. Black. And then we'll have to go to the ones that are nursing. I love Black because he is definitely the straightest hair of them all. So he's going to be a pure wavy coat, which is my favorite. Those eyes are just so cute. He's one of the only ones, him and Teal, that have had to keep our little zip tie on this week. Everybody else has the zip tie removed because they've just outgrown it. They need their collars extended. But he's only got a little bit of, I can get one finger through there still. So probably 2 or 3 days, that zip tie will be gone. Let's see, who have we not done? Orange, red, all the ones that are nursing right now. So I can show you them in just a second. But we still have our littlest lady, Miss Teal. She's still the smallest of the bunch, but she is gaining consistently 2 or 3 ounces a day. So there hasn't been any concerns. We haven't had to do any kind of bottle feeding or extra feedings. June is a super attentive mom, and she is able to make sure that they are all taking turns nursing. Like, she just does such a good job. But she's already back out with us so much of the time. She is walking with us, hanging out with us, chewing on yak cheeses outside of her nursery with us, like when we're having our meals and stuff like that. So she is one that time outside of her puppies too, which is good. Nice healthy balance for her. They kind of look a little ravenous when they're all trying to find nipples. And if you watch, they will push each other off. It's kind of funny. It's like competition. All right, I'm gonna take Green since she's been trying to find one. She was on one already. I know, I took you away. Hey. Hey. Shh. There you go. All right, little lady. I like her because she's got this little golden undertones. She definitely has a lot of texture to her. Not as much as Purple, but I like that her fur is kind of two-toned. It's like the apricot and the blonde together, which I think is really pretty. You want me to put you back so you can try some more? Okay. We'll make sure you get milk. Oh, good. Red. He took a break too. Anytime they're taking a breather, I'm gonna grab him. Here's Mr. Red. And everybody has done such a good job with their first nail trims. I mean, we just keep having to do all that tactile stimulation on them so that way they're not bothered when they go to the groomer for their feet, for their face, their ears, all those kind of things. When they go home to a family too, we know that they've got young kids, and we want to make sure that if a young child comes up and pulls on their face or pulls on their tail, you know, that they're not going to respond. So it's important for them to have that stimulation on a regular basis here. That's something that we do birth all the way through the 8 weeks old, because they get nail trims probably once every other week. Even when they're older, we still do that. Let's see, and who else? I think orange and teal are the last ones, but they're still nursing. Whoop, orange took a break. Ha ha ha. She's saying, Erin, I was not done, but I am going to take you off because then you can go right back on. So here's Miss Orange. Super chunky lady too, almost as big as Purple. And we can see why. She's very good at the milk bar. She keeps looking around for it too. So after everybody sees her, then we'll put her back. All right, you ready to go back? And Miss Teal took a break, so I'm gonna grab her. Here's our little tiny lady. She is super cute and loves to play. She is already kind of mouthing at her brothers and sisters, like she'll go and she'll chew on their ears. She loves to play with them, and she loves to be on the bottom of the pile, which I think is really, really sweet. She must really like the heat. So we're just continuing to make sure that she gets enough milk, that she gets enough time with mom, but she is growing every day, so we don't have any concerns about her. Right? Right? All right, I'm probably gonna take Purple off and put Teal back on. There you go. Perfect. All right. And see, Purple's like super satisfied too. Like she's like, oh, okay, you took me off. That's all right. I'll just go back later. But I think that's all it is for these 2 weeks. Eyes open, starting to use all 4 feet to push around and to walk. They are making some more fun noises, like they make like little growls, and it almost sounds like you're tickling them. It's kind of like, I don't know. I'm not going to actually try to give you an example. I was going to, but now I decided to change my mind. But so more sounds will definitely come next week, and then they obviously all find their voices when they get a little older too. But everybody is doing so well, and then we'll start sound stimulations starting next week too. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and have a great week.